Whenever I talk with Starcraft 2 fans about what pro gamers are underrating, they tell me one thing: proxy bases. Why do high-level Starcraft 2 players never proxy a freaking base? It is one of the most asked questions that I get, and there are many good reasons why you don't want to proxy a base. It's very risky, it's pretty easy to scout. There's a lot of downsides if you do get scouted. You tend to be very far away. But I do actually agree with them. I think proxy bases are underrated. We actually never see it. I mean, I'm not saying we should be seeing it 10 or 20% of the games, but at least 5%, right? Like, why are we never seeing it? Now, I'm gonna try to experiment a little bit here on the ladder today with proxying some bases. Starting against a Zerg at 5.5k MMR called Infinite, who is gonna get proxy based first. Now, I opened up with a pretty standard kind of one gate expand, except our third base is going to be on the wrong location. He opened up with an absolutely non-standard crap build, which he probably is going to regret because he's about to lose 3-4 workers to start things off with, which is obviously not great for him. If I can keep one Adept alive here, I would be absolutely, I would be very happy. I'd actually be very, very happy with this. We're also adding in a second Oracle right now, and we're just going to set up a pylon over here as well. So we're pretty much locked in at this point. We're getting double gases behind this. Oh, he has a freaking Spore over there. I had not expected that. As long as I don't lose this, I'm going to be pretty fine. I'd love to start a Stalker over here as well. So he sees the lack of my third base. Uh-oh. This is not necessarily great. I hope I get to go back inside. That was close as hell, wasn't it, boys? That was close as hell here. We're just going to get a battery here in case we do end up getting spotted. It's like an insurance policy, basically. Okay, it's an insurance policy. That's all it's going to be. And we're going to follow this up. So we have double Oracle. We're going to follow this up with a pretty much a 2-base Tempest all-in. Except it's being done off of 3 base with 2 initial Oracles. Now, the reason why I think this build is very smart, because most of the time, when people see that there's no extra base, they believe you're doing some type of all-in, and they want to build Roaches. Now, Roaches are very good, but they're not great against Tempest, because, well, Tempest, they fly, and Roaches, sadly for them, do not shoot up. So, you know, sucky thing for them, great thing for me. I'm actually going to pump out another Void Ray to confuse my opponent a little bit more. I think that's lovely here as well. Probably should not have Chrono Boosted with that, and instead I actually wanted to recall with this base, but whatever. It is what it is. So we're hopefully going to be capable of getting a Tempest out right now as well. It's going to be Tempest number 1. So he is really confused at this moment. Now, I think at some point you probably actually need to take a third base, because otherwise it's going to get way too suspicious. That is also one of the thoughts that I have. It's probably going to get way too suspicious otherwise. So we're just going to clear this thing. He's probably planning on building a bunch of units here already. If you ask me, that's probably what he's planning. Gonna have to add these guys over here. Double gases as well. Double gases. And then I want to add in a... pretty much the moment I can, I want to add in a mothership too. And cannons. Cannons and a mothership, that's going to be the name of the game. So, I mean, he can try to get in here, but I don't give a crap about this stuff. Because look how many freaking... look how many dudes he's building over here. Look how many links he's built. All of these could have been drones, but instead he's thinking I'm about to do something to him. I mean, I am about to do something to him. Except it is probably not what he's expecting. It's not what he's expecting at all. So I'm going to add in a cannon over here. Now I'm going to expand to a third base as he sees me fly out with these guys. Okay? This is key. So he sees me fly out. He's like, oh, he actually wants to take an extra base. God, this idiot is so far behind. What an absolute moron he is, huh? I bet he's all laughing right now, having a good old time. I'm gonna get this base. I'm not actually gonna drone it up or probe it up. I'm already fully saturated on probes right now. I don't need anything else anymore. I'm completely happy with how life is at the moment, okay? Completely happy with how life is. We're gonna send this guy home. Gonna just push these guys forward as well. Add in 4 more gateways. Oh god, he has so many freaking... look how many spores he's building. He thinks he can get away with it because I don't have a freaking third base right now, right? That is what he's thinking. He thinks he can get away with it because he is so far ahead anyway. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? The worst thing that's gonna happen, he might lose a base, but... Isn't my opponent still on, like, freaking 2 bases right now? Like, he's even gonna try to probably clear that as we speak. probably gonna try to clear that. So, oh no, not this base. Actually, I don't give a crap about this base, bro. I don't care if you clear this base. Ah, go there. Oh no, not all your links. And he's only making these terrible moves because he thinks he's really far ahead. Like, he's not understanding of the situation at all. Now we can actually maybe start adding in a mothership, because I have plenty of cash available. He's also kind of dying to my Tempest push, by the way. Probably shouldn't have just straight up sent in all of his dudes over there. You guys can continue going here. All of his Hydras in there instantly. He has all these spores set up there for no real reason. Built so many links, so his eco is probably gonna be complete crap. Usually, oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, usually what you want is you want a high drone count and go straight into Corruptors against this. And he probably believes he's in a fine spot at the moment. He probably believes he's in a fine spot, but it actually couldn't be further from the truth. Couldn't be further from the truth at all. I actually want to transition some of these probes over right now, so we can continue building stuff over here. Where are we getting the mothership? Okay, that's in the main base. That's great stuff. And we have 79 workers. We definitely don't need to build anything else anymore. I mean, that much is clear as day for me, right? Like, we don't need any more workers. We just need to not die in the next, like, basically 3 minutes or so. Actually, in the next minute. If we don't die in the next minute, we're going to be so far ahead. This guy's on 3 bases right now. He spent like 5k resources in building spores. He's like 2 a base. Does he have any over here? Oh no, I forgot about this one. I guess I killed it here. Oh, he has Corruptors out, so it's not the end of the world for him even. Okay, this is about to finish up as well. We can actually start adding in... Well, we can start adding in whatever we want. I think we can just move across the map and win the game, if I'm being real honest. I think we've stalled long enough over here right now. We're going to add in the robotics facility as well. And I think this is just going to be win number 1. This was a very weird opener that I went for. I think I probably could have played it a little bit different. Like maybe Void Ray first into a faster Tempest Rush. Might have been better to really sell the fact that I'm doing a big 2-base play. Because now, double Oracle, maybe not as brilliant. Okay, double Oracle, maybe not as brilliant. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I definitely could have picked a better build. Oh, I never started Blink. It's a bit weird if you have this many... if you have this many... what do you call them? Have this many Stalkers. That's not great. That is not great. But we do have a nice Templar count anyway, so I think I'm gonna be just fine. I mean, as long as these Tempests are just shooting from a distance, right? Like that's great stuff for me. Absolutely is. So this is gonna be good. We're gonna turn these into some Archons and make sure all these Corruptors end up dying. Add in more Stalkers and boom. GG out of Infinite. Proxy Nexus 1, Scouters 0. Up next, we're playing against the Macro Machine, a very talented player, young one. I believe he's 15 right now, big up-and-comer. 6.1k with his Zerg, 5.8k with his Protoss, so a bit of a dual racer. And right now he's playing some toss over here. Let's see if we can take him out with our quick Proxy Nexus as well. Now, the way I'm going to be doing it here is once again natural on the natural, third base absolutely somewhere else. And I have some cool builds to go with it as well. Or at least I think I have some cool builds to go with it as well. So the one thing you kind of have to keep in mind when you're playing this type of stuff is that you want to have the mobility advantage majority of the time, right? Or you want to be capable of defending the outside bases at least. So what I'm going to be doing is I want to play Blink Stalkers. Now, what is a cool way to get into Blink Stalkers, but make the game a little bit murky in a way, make it a bit confusing for the opponent. A good way to do it is to open up with a proxy, and in particular Proxy Stargate. Most people don't really know follow-up timings on Proxy Stargate, so they see the Proxy Stargate and they're like, hey, that's freaking weird. What the hell's going on over here? And they don't really know entirely how to respond. And that's what we're going to be using here in this game. Our opponent's not really knowing how to respond to what it is that we're doing. So I'm going to be building a pylon down here. And adding in the Stargate down there soon as well. We're not being scouted quite yet by the Macro Machine. This is a guy that actually got banned out of the EWC qualifiers because he was too young. I believe he'd already played around, and they were like, wait a second, this kid is 15. He's got to get out, which, I mean, it's really sad for him. I think it genuinely sucks when young people aren't allowed to play due to age constraints, but, you know, sometimes rules are rules, and yeah, it has to happen. But yeah, I mean, obviously, in the perfect world, this kid would be capable of playing already in every qualifier that he would want. Never want to stop the young ones from participating in this this beautiful little game. that we call Starcraft 2. Now, I'm gonna go for a scout here. Just want to see what he's up to. He hasn't scouted me either yet, so I think it's going to be an exciting game no matter what. Don't see anything down here quite yet. Stalker. What is this? Low ground pylon? He's theoretically allowed. I just wouldn't really recommend it. I'm just gonna throw down a pylon over here. Just to see what he's doing, really. I see Stalker. Pretty normal timing. Maybe a little bit delayed, but not crazy delayed at least. Okay, we're gonna throw you in here, into the mix. Actually, something we can do, because it is such a confusing game, is just go for a first base proxy. I wouldn't even mind it. I would not even mind it. It could really throw this off. Unless... Oh, that would have been awkward. That would have been hella awkward. So we both proxied at the exact same location here. Thank God I decided not to build my freaking proxy over there, because that would have actually been god awful. He doesn't have anything at home right now, by the way. So he's going to need to recall right away. He's probably going to kill my pylon, then go for the recall. Yep, there we go. Nice play out of him. I really am kind of okay with all of that. So I have 2 of these. Yes, 3+ battery. Nexus is similar time as mine, but he doesn't have a Twilight Council quite yet. So that's something we do need to keep in mind. Okay, he's actually going to get some kills over here. Well done by him. Let's see if I can maybe clear this thing. See what's kicking off in that general area. Sometimes they build a Phoenix, by the way, or a second Oracle. Both are viable options. Like, I'm not really booting either one here. I'm not saying, oh, this really sucks. No one should play that. I'm going to kill that pylon in a little bit, by the way. I'm going to kill that pylon a little bit. I hope there's no second Oracle. Second Oracle is going to make life much, much harder for me. That is the one thing that is certain here right now. So let's see. What do we have? Is he still in there? Yep, he's still in there. It's cool to see. Now we're going to send some dudes down here. And we're going to start our third base down here. So we have a setup going. It is not the greatest setup, but it is a setup. And that is really the only thing that matters. Just going to patrol these 2 idiots over here. Get this guy downstairs, maybe. You can clear this. Need to change my hotkeys a little bit too. It's gonna need to recall at some point now. Holy crap. So this thing is gonna die. This does feel very scary because I don't have that many units, huh? I mean, it does feel very scary, absolutely. And we're gonna add in a forge as well right away. So we're playing this kind of greedy. And that's completely fine. I mean, that is actually kind of normal. Third base is here right now. Is he still down there? I want to see if he's recalling or something. He's absolutely not recalling. Just gonna keep an eye on this fool. I want to see what his actual setup is gonna be. And if he takes an expansion, we're just going to take it a little bit later than him. Okay, that is our... That sounds weird, but just a little bit later. So he should be a little bit more afraid. Like, ideally he's scouting, which is something he's not doing for whatever reason. But ideally he's scouting right now. And then seeing all of our extra stuff. And he's like, oh, wait a second. This feels freaking bad for me. This feels real freaking bad. So we're going to recall this crap. We're going to send these dudes across the map. And he should be getting some real defensive forces in as well. So this is our fort base. I wonder if there's still anything here. We have the forge. I'm not sure if he has the forge. We have the 4 gateways. And we're going to go for a very, very late dude over here. Okay. So this, he's not here anymore. That's a given fact right now. I'm going to just add a battery in here. Just so in case the Oracle shows up there, he can just instantly snipe absolutely everything. We can also start adding like random stasis wards in locations. So we have some vision on that side of the map, you know? We might have some vision on that side of the map. We're going to add a third one over here. And I actually want to go for a fake push too. It is pretty important for me to at least pretend like I'm strong. I know I'm not strong right now because, well, I'm expanding much faster than he is. But we at least have to pretend like we're strong. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, please. Thank the Lord. He did not scout that. That would have been real freaking awkward, wouldn't it have been? That would have been real freaking awkward. Does not have any stasis wards? As long as he doesn't really chase me with anything, I'm going to be completely fine with this, no? I'm going to be completely fine. Let's add another freaking forge over here. He's going to be real confused if he ever does scout that forge, because he has no clue what's going on. We're getting charged as well. We might actually be over-investing a little bit in my mind. Just a little bit. Maybe we don't need this second one. Just get more gateways, huh? So we have 64 workers right now. Let's see if we can get some scouting info. So there's a decent chance what he is doing right now is cutting workers, at least for a little. And that would be obviously very bad news for him, because that is probably the last thing he wants to do. He does not want to be cutting workers. We're going to go up to 10 gateways already, and we're pumping right now. How many batteries does he have? Just a single battery? Okay, I mean, it's allowed, it's just not good. We're just going to send like one stalker down here to see if he's getting any extra bases. I want to get some cannons in the mix as well. Just one over here, one over here, and get some stasis wards out. I think that's going to be great. Okay, so he's taking this thing right now. This is going to be base number 4 for me. So we're just going to be always up a base, and we're just going to be outmining him big time. And that should confuse him a lot. It should confuse him a lot. Because it doesn't make any sense. He's like, man, I'm just out-expanding my opponent. So there's no sense of urgency for him here whatsoever either, right? He might do a push once he's maxed out, but by that time I'm going to be so far ahead economically that the game is not going to make any sense for him anymore. The game is just not going to make any sense for him anymore. I really need to not be supply blocked. Holy crap, man. Okay, here he comes. Oh, he's fully locked in right now into this general area. I wonder if I can get him here. So we have 10 gateways. I think I can even add 2 more maybe, because we have such sick eco right now. Okay, there we go. Is this perfect for me? I think this is fine as long as we're just kind of... Hey, this is absolutely fine. We're not up in upgrades necessarily. It's like, wait, why the hell does this guy have more stuff than me? I see an observer over here as well, which is very interesting for me to fight into. I think he has absolutely no clue as to what is going on right now. He just doesn't understand it. He just doesn't understand. It's like, wait, I should be way further ahead. No, I should be way further ahead. What the hell? What is this? Make it make sense, boys. Make it make sense. Right now, it just doesn't. It just doesn't make any sense. We're just gonna send it a lot of freaking, what you call them? Tropes that we're setting up. We have a sick gate count as well. Currently at 14, which is crazy. Double forge, pumping the numbers big time. We have 84 workers. Okay, he is still on just +1, and we're at 2-1 already. He's getting Archons in the mix though. We can just fight this with pure Stalker. So ideally against this composition, we're actually just on pure Stalker. So I want slightly more gas here right now. And we're gonna pull these zealots to the side, because I don't care so much about getting more zealots. We just want to trade our max army away. That's gonna be our main goal. I'm gonna send one zealot in over here. Make sure we're not gonna get caught by any type of stasis ward. That would be the worst case scenario. Okay, here he comes. Okay, this is going to be a very good fight, because he still doesn't have upgrades. He probably delayed his +2 because he was so freaking afraid as well, right? Look at this. He's +1 against a guy that's playing double force. It's a bad look, my dear friend. I mean, he's just losing on both sides at the same time. Absolutely losing on both sides at the same time. And I can just keep going in over here. Stasis ward is actually kind of painful. We're just gonna pull this back for a sec here. Just gonna pull this back for a sec. Let's see. Oh, I can just clear this now. Look at that. Oh no, you moved out too far, brother. That's not great. Just gonna move up here. Poof. Poof. I mean, he still has crap upgrades. He finally does have +2, but I'm still up by so freaking much. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Because he thinks he's ahead, but he's behind. He probably thought as long as he defends that base, he's going to win the game. And he was cutting stuff for it. He had the same feeling with the third. He's like, as long as I defend my third, I'm going to be way up in eco. My base was way faster than my opponent's. This doesn't make any sense. How is he outproducing me big time? And he's going to rewind. He's going to get the surprise of a lifetime. He got really close to scouting it as well with some things. But even if he scouts it in like the mid game, the moment I have that base like a minute early or something than him, it's going to be good enough. And there we go. Up next we have my Nemesis, Mr. Yakov. Previously known as young Yakov, now a regular Yakov ever since he turned 21. And he actually beat me today in a cup with a 2-0 score. They were not very flattering games for me. They were not. Am I a little bit salty? Yes. It's a time for me to humble good old Yakov once more in the beautiful art of the proxy nexus. It might just be. It might just be. Now, there is a little side note that I like to make, that I know that him and Macro Machine are friends, and I know they talk. And these young ones, you know what they often do while they're playing? They're on like Discord, they're hanging out. You know, it's a whole social event, you know, when they're playing. It's not just playing, especially the Zoomers, you know, they're playing their... Young Yakov's watching like TikToks on 3 different phones at the same time while he's blasting me with 700 APM and on Discord with his boys. So I'm afraid that maybe Macro Machine, you know, and him are right now in the Discord, and Macro Machine is like, oh, this careful. He played a big proxy against me in the previous game. So I'm going to be a little bit mindful of this. Young Yakov also is a very talented player, and this is someone that plays quite, you know, systematic Starcraft. He makes sure that I'm not doing anything too weird, that, you know, he scouts around, figures it out, does the good stuff. So we're going to try our best over here. We're going to go for a late scout. So post cybernetics core, we're just going to walk this across the map. Then we're going to go home. Going to open up with a void ray, fast extra gases. What the hell is that? Was that an overlord that I saw there? I think that was an overlord that I saw there, no? It's either an overlord or a drone. If it's a drone, it makes no sense. If it's an overlord, it makes some sense. Not the greatest location. Oh my god, you massive prick. Oh, yeah. You know what? This is nothing to do with a proxy nexus, but I always talk a big game about never scouting. I think it's good to show what happens when you absolutely never scout. There are gonna be some people that will use this information against you. They won't blackmail you. You know, they won't do anything of that sort, but they will use it against you. They will absolutely use it against you. Yeah, it is what it is, my dear friends. It is what it is. Yeah, let's see if we can get this fool out of here, huh? Okay, I can actually fight a little bit over here as well. Let's see, we have some big battles going on in this general area. Oh, he actually doesn't have enough units down here, does he, boss man? Can I just fight down here right now? Look at this. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Oh, young Yakov. Young freaking Yakov, my brother, man. Where did you go wrong? You lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness, and you could have stayed up with me all night. Had I known how to save a life. Oh no, Yakov, my brother. Dude, I got one base core over here, or one base target over here. That would be epic. As long as this thing goes up, I'm gonna be quite happy about life, let me tell you. Because then I can easily defend all the areas that I have. Oh yeah, that's easy. Simple. Like now I can actually defend everything without any major issues. So we're just gonna get a little oracle out over here. We're gonna do that in a couple of seconds from now. Yeah, what's the plan here, bro? Oh. I can just heal this now. Yeah. Okay, I don't care enough about this. Whatever. Just gonna add in a nexus as well. He's gonna lose all of these links, no? He absolutely is gonna lose all of these links. Look at him go, man. Look at him go. This is embarrassing, young Yakov. This is embarrassing. This is a default win, and you know it, don't you? Oh, this is a default win. Oh, he's already feeling sad. He knows it's gonna make its way over on YouTube. Wait, oh, I already wasted all my mana? Okay, this also is kind of embarrassing by me, by the way. Not figuring out in time that I already used my energy overcharge. Okay, this thing is gonna survive. When's my next overcharge coming? 19 seconds. Yeah, whatever. Am I actually winning this game, though? I have legitimately zero clue right now. Okay? None. Nada. We're gonna play... Oh, this is hilarious. This is so freaking funny to me. Okay, so we got... Oh, we don't have enough energy for the overcharge, do we? Come on, buddy. Here you go. The energy recharge. Okay, here we go. We're locked in right now, boys. We're locked in. Let's see what he's up to. Let's see what he's up to. We're gonna get a third base instantly as well. We could... because why not, right? I said I was gonna do something. I said I was gonna do something, and I'm gonna do it. So for the people that don't know, 12 pool against no scout is an absolute free win. Okay, yeah, this isn't working. No, I just got scouted. Okay, no, I tried my best. I'm still keeping this game in just because it's hilarious to me. Okay, we're keeping this in due to its, you know, its haha factor. Hey, we get to make fun of Yakov if we actually end up winning this game. Even staying in here, he's gonna feel this. Okay, when he's sleeping at like tonight, I know that tomorrow at 5 p.m. he's going to be refreshing. He's gonna be refreshing that Harstem YouTube page, you know, because he knows it's going to be on there. He can feel it already. He can feel it in his bones. All right, he knows it's there. He knows it's there. Okay, we lost that a little bit. We're gonna just get a 5th one right now, because if 3 isn't enough, you go for 5. Oh man, I cannot believe how humble I was gonna be in throwing this freaking game. On, like, despite losing. I thought I was just gonna straight up die. I cannot believe how much character I showed there. That is crazy. And then the comeback, like, it's not like I'm winning necessarily, but we're in a pretty decent position right now. We're gonna build a 4th base up here, I think. I love the thought of that, actually. Oh my god, I have such a good idea right now. Let's see if we can get this. We get 2 of these fools for 1 Oracle. I think that's actually an okay trade for me. I think it's actually a very fine trade for me. And we want a Stalker up here too. Oh, my only control group that I have with units in it that aren't flying units is actually probes. I was like, wait, why the hell am I selecting probes over here? This doesn't make any sense. And I was like, right. Never mind, it does make some sense. Let's get a battery out here. I kind of want... Oh, look at you go. Can I get this or what? No way. No way, brother. Woo, we kept all of them alive as well. Do we get 1 more Oracle? Hell yeah, baby. Never have enough Oracles in life, do we? Never have enough Oracles in life. Okay, this thing is banging. This thing is going up. We can actually use this as our launching point for our next attack. This is where we're attacking from the proxy nexus. I cannot believe we managed to find a way to put the proxy nexus in. This makes me so freaking happy. You guys have no idea. What a ridiculous game this has been. So just to kind of, because some people are going to be like, oh, why is he talking like this is the freaking 7th wonder of the world, or the 8th, or however many there are. It's like, well, I've played this game for a long time. I've been playing Legacy of the Void for 10 years now, pretty much. And I've only managed to hold a 12 pool without a scout 1 extra time. I'm probably like 350 or something. 350 losses and a single win. Just a single win, all right? That is how freaking rare this is, okay? That is why I am so freaking excited about this. That's why I'm so freaking excited. Okay, I'm gonna have to cancel this. This base is absolutely gonna fall. Oh, that's not great. That was the opposite of great. I lost a lot of stuff there, actually. I actually did lose a lot of stuff there. So what we're gonna do right now is we're going to set up shop here. We're going to recall some workers as well, because it's probably just gonna be necessary in my mind. We're gonna keep you at home, little brother. You guys are setting up shop over here. Oh, we actually don't even need to build any more workers here. Just a couple extra workers here, and we're pretty much... We're going for it, boys. We're going for it. Okay. Let's see what we can do right now. Okay, that's solid stuff. Is he actually planning on going in there? I think he is, right? I think he's actually unironically planning on going in there. We can build a cannon here too, by the way. That'd be sick. Does he have +1? Hell yeah, he has +1. Of course he has +1. Why wouldn't he get +1? It doesn't make any sense. How many gates do I have at this point? Let's see if we can get a Templar Archage in the mix too. Of course I can. We have a lot of Oracles still here too. Oh yeah, come on. Kill that Stasis Ward if you can. Or don't if you can. He's definitely still gonna want to kill that. I really wonder what his general plan is gonna be right now. No shot. Ew. Ew, that's really nasty what he's doing here right now. Not a fan of that, brother. Trying to attack into me? You can actually get extra gases too on both of these bases. This is not so much a proxy. I guess it is a proxy nexus, but it's not so much a hidden nexus, you know what I mean? And this is fine. This is absolutely fine. I don't think there's anything he can do anymore, if I'm being real honest. Just gonna get this thing over here. Having this base here is doing wonders for me. Oh, we're catching more and more stuff. Get Templar Archives into the mix as well. We have this thing going up. He's not gonna be feeling very good about this. You know what's happening with him right now? He's sweating. I know it because I've been in his situation many times before. Too many times in high stakes games have I lost in an embarrassing manner. And this is up there. Oh, this feels great, let me tell you. I love to be on the giving end. That's much better than being on the receiving end. Holy crap. Giving is much more fun. Who would have thought? Personally, I'm not much of a giver, but I could get used to this, let me tell you. Okay, he's going for a big freaking run by. I have some idiots over here though, some Templar eventually that are going to be just fine for me. He's gonna walk into a stasis in 3, 2. There we go. Oh, he still has this thing. GG. Beautiful ending.